Good evening to everyone, my dear students. Last few days we have revised the grammar part simple compound complex. Okay, so in that video we have revised what is phrase, what is class, and then conjunctions, non-finite verb and finite verb. These all things are we have seen, right? So what is phrase? Phrase means a group of words, but it cannot give the full meaning. Okay, and also the class. The class means give the complete meaning. Okay, the class means give the complete meaning with full sense. Okay, that is called class. The class can be divided into two categories. One is dependent class, another one is independent class. Okay, the dependent class means the sentence should be depending another sentence. Okay, without the another sentence it won't give the complete meaning. That is called dependent class. The independent class means that is also called the free sentences and also called class. The independent class means it will give the complete meaning without depending any sentences. Okay, that is called independent class. And finite verb and non-finite verb. The finite verb, the finite verb also called independent class because it gives a complete meaning. For example, he likes mango. Okay, and also it can be changed as according to the subject and tense and numbers. But the non-finite verb. The non-finite verb has three categories. The one is infinitive and another one is gerund and another last final one is past participle. Okay, the infinitive means 2 plus v1. It cannot be changed according to the number and tense and subject. Okay, the gerund also ing form, and then the past participle means v3. For example, he eaten a ripened mango. The ripened, that is a past participle. Okay, so just you have to look at this one because these all things are the fundamental of this grammar. What is the name of the grammar? Simple compound complex transformation of sentence. Okay, so already we have looked at 8 rules. So today we have revised once again the 8 rules. Okay, first rule 1 is reasoning. The simple is the simple conjunctions. Okay, coordinating, already conjunctions are 3. The one is coordinating conjunction, subordinating conjunction and correlative conjunctions. Okay, in the simple conjunctions are on account of, due to, because of, owing to, being. The complex, as and since. In the compound sentence we just write and so. Okay, now see the examples for this type. Okay, because of winning gold medal I shouted with joy. So because of. Okay, so just we have to write v4. Okay, on account of, due to, because of, owing to. After that you have to write v4. Okay, so here because of winning gold medal I shouted with joy. This is a simple sentence. Okay, the complex is as I won. After that, after you have to write v2 form. Okay, just before you have to start the sentence, you just look at the second sentence. Okay, very carefully. In what verb they given? They given in the present mean you have to write present only. They given in the past mean you have to write in the past only. Okay, as I won gold medal I shouted with joy. Complex. Next, I won gold medal and so I shouted with joy. This sentence consists 2 sentences. Okay, and it joined with the conjunctions and so. So this is called compound sentence. The next one, as I played well I won the game. So this is a complex sentence. you have to write in compound and simple. I played well and so I won the game. Okay. The next simple sentence, because of playing well, I won the game. Okay. So it's easy only. Just you have to revise once again. Already you have received. I thought that everyone received your materials. So don't get any confusion with this. Just have to look at your material. Next rule is contrast. Next rule is contrast. That is the simple in the simple conjunctions or in spite of or despite. In the complex, though, although, and even though. In the compounds, but, yet. Okay, the first one, in spite of working hard, I failed. In spite of working hard, I failed. This is a simple sentence. So after the in spite and despite, you have to write V4 only. Okay, just you have to memorize this one. So without memorizing this, we can't do anything. So how when you are solving the problems in mathematics, you have to take a memorize. Okay, you have to memorize these all things. Next, the complex, though I worked hard, I failed. So, in the second sentence, they given in the verb V2. Okay, so just look at the first sentence. In spite of working hard, I failed. Okay, though plus subject plus next verb. In this manner, we have to write the sentence in complex. Okay, so though already we have written, and then I subject, which is the subject in the first sentence. In spite of working hard, they didn't give any subject, but in the second sentence they given the subject is I, so you have to write the same subject only. Though I next V2. Why? Because in the second sentence they given in the V2 form only, so in the same way you have to write in the first sentence also. Though I worked hard, I failed. This is complex. Next compound, I worked hard, but I failed. Okay, so just we have to we completely combine the sentences with the help of coordinating injections. But okay, I worked hard, but I failed. Next sentence, though I sang well, I was rejected. This is complex. Why? Because already the sentence started with though. Though I sang well, I was rejected. That is complex. Next simple sentence, in spite of singing well, I was rejected. In spite of singing well, I was rejected. Next one, I sang well, but I was rejected. Okay, the next rule, positive condition. Positive conditions, the simple conjunctions are in the event of, in case of. The complex conjunction is if and compound conjunction is and. Okay, so now just look at the sentence. If you meet me, I will tell you. So already we have read the conditional clauses, if clauses in our previous standard and previous classes also. So we will start with the if sentences. In the present mean we have to write in the another sentences simple future. Okay, so if we start with a sentence with the past mean we want to write would in the second sentences. If we start the sentence with in the present perfect had plus v3 mean we should write would have plus v3. Okay, so see the first sentence, if you meet me I will tell you. If you meet me, I will tell you. The sentence started with if, so it is a complex sentences. So we want to change in simple and compound. So the simple mean in the event of plus V4, in the event of plus V4. In the event of meeting me, I will tell you. In the event of meeting me, I will tell you. That is a simple sentence. Okay. So this one basically indicates the future actions only. If it happen, it is the result. Like that, these positive conditions are saying the rules. Okay. Next one, you meet me and I will tell you. You meet me and I will tell you. That is a compound. The second sentence, in the event of listening the class, I would know this. In the event of listening the class, I would know this. Okay. In the event of listening the class, I would know this. Okay. So the complex is if I listen the class, I would know this. Okay. If I listen the class, I would know this. And the compound is I listen the class and I would know this. I listen the class and I would know this. Okay. So the next rule is negative. The next rule is negative in the event of not model. Okay. In the event of or in case of not, the complex is unless and the compound is must, otherwise or else, otherwise or else. Okay. So look at this one. The first sentence they didn't give the numbers and also they started with the event of, but we have to write in the event of. Okay. Just change in your material. In the event of not listening to the class. In the event of not listening to the class, I failed. So the complex, unless I listen to the class, I failed. So here you need not to write not, because the unless that word give the meaning of not only. Okay. You need not to write the separate not because the word unless already its meaning is not. Okay. Unless I listened to the class, I failed. It's a complex. And the compound is I must listen. Must. Okay. I must listen to the class or else. Okay. Or else I failed. Next one. In case of not playing well. In case of not playing well, I will lose the game. Okay. Unless I play well, unless I play well, I will lose the game. Okay. I must play well, otherwise I will lose the game. Okay. Must, otherwise. Okay. Just you have to look at the rules very carefully. Okay. Next, quickness. On plus V4 or sentence may be start with V4. The complex is when and the compound is and immediately. Okay. Scoring good marks, I jumped with joy. Scoring good marks. The sentence started with V4. That is simple sentence only. The scoring good marks, I jumped with joy. So when I scored good marks, I jumped with joy. And then the simple compound, I scored good marks and immediately I jumped with joy. Okay. The next one, when I heard Sneha's voice, I fainted. That is complex because the sentence start with when. Okay. Now we want to change into simple and compound. In the simple we have known that the sentence start with on plus v4 or v4 only. So here they started the sentence with on plus v4. On hearing Sneha's voice, I fainted. It is simple. I heard, next compound, I heard Snaga's voice and immediately I fainted. Okay. So next, then model. The then model, simple conjunctions are after plus V4. Next, having plus V3. Okay. After plus V4 or having plus V3. Next, complex. After plus or S means subject. After plus subject plus add plus V3. Next, compound and then. Having finished my dinner, I went to bed. Having finished my dinner, I went to bed. That is simple. The complex is after I had finished. After plus subject plus had plus V3. Okay. After I had finished my dinner, I went to bed. That is complex. And next, the compound, I had finished my dinner and then I went to bed. Just you have to remove the after from the complex sentence and then just you add and then only in the sentence, that is compound. So very easy only. Okay, next second sentence, she entered the room and then she cleaned it. So this is a compound sentence. Okay, and then so we want to write into simple and complex. After entering the room, she cleaned it. After she had entered the room, she cleaned it. Okay. So next, the rule 7 is possession. Rule 7 is possession. So the simple is besides. Here, here, the in the complex in this sentence, it has no complex sentence. Okay, and compound only. Okay, not only but also. Besides, simple, compound, not only but also. Besides plus V4. Besides getting good marks, Fatima got a job. That is simple. The compound is Fatima got not only good marks but also a job. But also a job. Okay. The next one, I am not only a teacher but also a tutor. Tutor means guide. Okay. Guide. The besides being a teacher, I am a tutor. Tutor. Okay. Tutor. So simple only. Next infinitive. So while you are writing this model, you just get little bit of difficulties while writing. So you have to revise this one more times. So try to complete in a proper way. Try to learn this one in the proper way. Okay. The simple is subject plus verb plus to model. Okay, this is a to model. Next complex subject plus verb plus so that, then again subject and can or could and not plus v1. Okay, in the compound subject plus verb and very plus adjective plus and so, and then again subject plus can or could plus not plus v1. Okay, so just in the complex and compound we have to write only the so that and then so. Okay, and so only. This is the difference between complex and compound. Look at the first sentence. Mana is very silent and so she can speak loudly. Mana is very silent and so she can speak loudly. It's a compound sentence. The complex answer is Mana is so silent. Subject, next verb and so another and adjective. Okay. Mana is so silent that she cannot speak loudly. That is complex. And the simple is Mana is too silent to speak loudly. Mana is too silent to speak loudly. After the two, you have to write the adjective. Okay. The next one, the child. The child is too short to climb the tree. The child is too short to climb the tree. Simple. The child is so short that it cannot climb the tree. The child is so short that it cannot climb the tree. So this is a complex. Okay, to model, the simple, and another one is so that is complex. Okay, the compound is the child is very short, and so it cannot climb the tree. Okay, so just look at the every sentence very carefully and just clarify your doubts without mistakes. If you have any doubt, you will ask through your teacher's WhatsApp, or just make a call to clarify your doubts. Don't get hesitation to ask doubts. Okay, and also if you have any doubt, go through my YouTube just and check out the videos once again. If you have doubt means just you have to check out the videos, teaching videos once again, and clarify your doubts. Okay, thank you my dear students. We will see with the next video the new topic of direct and indirect speech. Okay, thank you my dear students.